Dewalt have established their 18V XR and 54V FlexVolt ranges as some of the most popular power tool ranges on the market. Many people have their toolkits running off of these batteries. However, if you need something a little bit more compact, a little bit nimbler, but still need to get the job done, then you are going to want to check out Dewalt's 12V XR range. Now, these are going to be perfect accompanying tools to the toolkit you already have. If you're someone that is working in tight spaces often, you don't always need to be lugging around the same heavy tools every day on and off the job site. I think it's time, to take a look at Dewalt's 12V XR range. And don't worry, because we've got you covered. We're going to be looking at every tool in the range, just kind of going through them one by one and just having a look at what makes Dewalt's 12V XR range so impressive. We'll start with the tools you'd come to expect from any tool range. This is the Dewalt DCD706. This is a compact brushless 12V combi drill. Now, even though this is really compact, being just 168mm in length and only weighs a kilogram, so really nice to hold, really nice and light as well. But don't be fooled by this, because it can still get the job done, delivering up to 57.5 Newton meters of torque, and you're still getting the flexibility that you've come to expect from the Dewalt tools. You've got 15 torque settings adjusted by the collar and a 2-speed gearbox. And once again, like I said, this is running off of a brushless motor, so you're still getting that maintenance free. You are getting that resilience from this tool. Really impressive stuff. So we have a powerful combi there. We also have an impact driver. This is the DCF801. Now, once again, just like the combi drill, this is a nice compact tool, being just 125mm in length. However, this can still pack a punch, just like the combi drill as well. This can deliver up to 163 Newton meters of torque, and it weighs even less than the combi drill as well. I believe being around 700 grams. So once again, when you're working in those tighter spaces, it's nice to hold, it's nice and light. You're not gonna get much strain on the arm with something like this. You also have 3 modes on the top. You have a low, a high, and you have a precision drive mode as well, when you want to be very precise with your screw driving applications. You want to eliminate any chance of damaging the screw head or damaging the material. Given that it's fallen over, I might as well talk about it next. This is the DCH072. This is a brushless SDS Plus drill. I feel like I'm repeating myself every time I talk about one of these tools, is that it is nice and compact, but this is still powerful, delivering up to 1.1 joules of impact energy. This is going to be great for drilling into the likes of your brick, your masonry, your concrete. This thing can drill holes up to 14mm into those materials. Hopefully that's going to stay put. I've still got to do a bit of rearranging here, because now we're talking about Dewalt Automotive 12V tools. Of course, if you are working in the automotive industry, more often than not, you are going to be working in those tight spaces. So many tool manufacturers are creating automotive 12V tools. Dewalt have a nice range of impact wrenches, a lot of brushless impact wrenches, with 3/8, with 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch drive on there. And you also have some nice ratchets as well. You've got a few open head and closed head ratchets to choose from, just depending on the task at hand. So yes, Dewalt know it is important when you're in the automotive industry to be working in those tighter spaces, which is why you have got a nice range of tools to choose from. You can also get your hands on some 12V saws as well, including this. This is the DCS312 brushless circular saw, 140mm diameter blade on this. But where this really stands out, what I really like about this, you've got this nice cast aluminium base here for those accurate and repetitive tasks. But with this, you can actually bevel cut up to 50 degrees. So you're getting that flexibility on here as well. And especially with circular saws, safety is key, which is why you've got a nice lock off switch on here as well, and a nice e-brake for the tool shutting down as quickly as possible. There's also a handy recip saw as well. This is the DCS312. And I mean, you've seen recip saws before, and just a little behind the scenes, we just filmed the FlexVolt video, and some of the recip saws in that range are huge. But this is going to be great when you're working in those tighter spaces. Once again, safety is key, so you've also got an e-brake on this as well. And there's also a nice intuitive toolless blade change as well. You're going to be changing blades pretty frequently with a tool like this, so Dewalt have made it as easy as possible to do so. But I hear you asking, Daniel, what if I need a 12V tool that can do a little bit of cutting, but also a little bit of sanding? Well, lucky for you, DeWalt invented the DCS353. This is a 12-volt multi-tool, perfect for sanding, perfect for cutting, really, really nice compact tool. You've got the standard multi-tool trigger here, variable speed trigger, and it's also lockable as well when you are doing those longer repetitive tasks. There's also a convenient LED job light towards the head of the tool as well, just to illuminate the material that you are cutting or sanding, just to make your life a little bit easier. This is also another toolless blade change, really, really easy to change the accessories that you have on the end of this tool as well. Nice compact multi-tool here. Speaking of brightening up the job and making your visibility better, they will also have a couple of 12-volt lights. You have this one, which is essentially the size of the 12-volt battery itself, that you just clip onto there, and then you can use it almost as a belt hook as well, with a nice adjustable torch on the end. And there's also an 18-volt or 12-volt compatible area light as well. Obviously this is going to be a nice torch, but if you need something to cover a broader area, then you can set this up on the floor or hang it on the job site, and you are going to be able to brighten up the site around you. Within the 12-volt range, they will also have some of the most popular laser levels on the market. Now this is the DCE072. This is a nice self-leveling crossline green laser. Like I said, self-leveling. You've got a nice pendulum switch on the front, which is essentially going to allow gravity to do the work and weigh the lasers down, so that rather than faffing about and trying to get the angle of the laser level as accurate as possible, gravity is going to do the work for you, so you can be as accurate in any situation. But we're not done there, because you can actually upgrade from the 088 to the 089. Now, this is a 360-degree laser, so you can cover all planes in a room, and you can actually, decide which planes you are lighting up with the nice easy-to-use buttons on the side. Once again, you've got that pendulum switch, so it is self-leveling. It's also worth noting that both of these laser levels are IP65 water and dust resistant, so they are built for the toughest conditions on the site. So there we have it. That is everything DeWalt 12-volt XR. If you were looking for perfect accompaniment to your standard 18-volt or 54-volt tools, then the DeWalt 12-volt XR range is the way to go. Really nice compact tools, but still able to get the job done. You can check it all out in the DeWalt Superstore. That is your home of everything DeWalt at its.co.uk.